Good morning. I have returned from my long-awaited break of 12 hours. And since those 12 hours, scammers have flooded my comment section, and my Discord admin has decided to take matters into his own hands to troll them into losing their sanity. But more importantly, Saints Row is now uninstalled, and we also got 2 new trailers for Dead Island 2. I know, I am legitimately surprised. You can hear it in my voice. So what exactly is the deal with Dead Island 2? What's happening? What's going on with it? Let me tell you about it. So you play as one of 6 playable characters in a zombie outbreak in LA. Dead Island 2 takes place a few months after the events of the original, and also Dead Island Riptide. The city becomes under quarantine, and the military leaves you to essentially defend for yourself. You are bitten, infected, and ready to fight. But here's the catch. You are immune to the virus. You and your 5 other comrades, all infected, but are immune. And since Gamescom, there has been a lot of new information coming out surrounding Dead Island 2, as you would expect. It's actually going to be one of the first games to use Alexa game control, which will allow gamers to use their voice to yell at zombies, activate skills, and also special abilities. I know, Jeffrey, what have you done to us? But today we're going to be doing a full breakdown analysis of the new Dead Island 2 gameplay trailer. We won't be going over the CGI trailer in this video. Honestly, there isn't much to discuss aside from this weapon, slash blood, boom, blood. This guy's name's Jacob. He's one of the playable characters. This scene is him showing his immunity. It looks like there are drivable cars just like the original because of skid marks right here next to the friendly characters. And that's about it for right now. So, let's break it down. We first start out with a wide shot of the beach of LA, followed by cinematic views of other playable areas that we will be visiting. The game is a lot more colorful, it's going for a vibrant feeling to it, and the atmosphere looks like they want it to be a setting that is entertaining and it sticks out to you. They don't want it to be bland and lifeless. They want their version of LA to be memorable. And what you'll notice throughout this trailer is that they put a huge emphasis on blood and gore. The blood at the pool, the blood on the shark, and you know, this scene. But right before that scene, we actually get some writing on the wall. We see survival, kill, rebirth, slay, feed, fury, angel, meet, devil. There are also some other messages here too, such as for the people, kill the dead. Doesn't look like anything of substance yet. We also have the word and saying IBC. It's repeated here and here. We then get a shot of the city on fire, and this looks like it could be a pivotal moment in the story because all the cinematic shots beforehand, no fire is anywhere to be found really. It's possible that this happens near the beginning of the fall of LA where there's panic. You know, panic leads to fire, it spreads everywhere. Next thing you know, entire neighborhood is burning down. Immediately afterwards, we get a glimpse of one of our main characters from the original series, Sam B, returning. He's completely redesigned, but yes, this is indeed Sam B from the original. You have his signature necklace with the B right here, and also in an interview with the Dead Island developers, they were asked if there was any connection to the first Dead Island, and this is what they had to say. It follows on, yeah, but we do a lot of brand new world building, so there's a bit of a clean slate. But it follows on in the timeline, and you might have spotted a character from the first game. That character that we spotted from the first game is indeed Sam B, which is also another interesting topic because at the end of Riptide we see the character's boat float to an island, kinda hinting that they died. But if Sam B makes a return, he made his way out somehow. He left that sinking ship to hopefully go and return in a new compelling way. If there's anything that the world needs at the moment, it's another version of Hoodoo You Voodoo Bitch. But he sledgehammers a door, a big brute zombie absolutely demolishes the person sitting here on the couch, which I don't know if I can show on YouTube without getting demonetized, because this game is also trying to aim to be the goriest game out there, and from everything that we've seen so far, it looks like it's hitting those marks. So I am going to censor some things in here, but you will see that we get a quick montage of our character cleaning up shop on the infected. Head stabs and finishers seem to be the norm. What I also want to point out that is very compelling to me is that the developers have come out to state that they are strictly focusing on zombies and that you will not be fighting humans in this game. In an interview with Eurogamer, they said, I guess that's another difference between us and other zombie games, is you're never fighting other humans. It's not about the factions. it's not. We didn't want to go down the route of the zombie virus becoming like a wallpaper in the background that just becomes a backdrop for the intrahuman battles. We wanted to be a classic 80s horror sci-fi movie feel, which is all about the monsters. That right there is incredible, and it's going to be one of the major driving forces that separates this game from other zombie games out there. And when we say other zombie games, let's not beat around the bush. It's Dying Light, and come February, whether you like to admit it or not, there's going to be an unspoken competition between Dying Light 2 and Dead Island 2. During this time, there may be a shift. Some people may jump over to Dead Island 2, some people may cross over to both. You're going to have to wait and see. The games are vastly different, but when you go down to the core of it, they are the same. A zombie hack and slash co-op game. But moving on, head smashes. It also looks like this area with the rides will be playable. I know many people had questions on that regard. And I will also say that these zombies look more dead than what we're used to seeing nowadays. Some of these literally have red blood just dripping and showing their skeletons. You can see eyes popping out when you punch them in their face. You can see the bone smashing. It goes brutal, it goes hard here. They really are trying to strive for that title of being the goriest game out there. We also get a dropkick coming into Dead Island 2. That's awesome to see. We then also get a bit of back and forth dialogue with another character and Sam B. He makes another appearance here. Since he is appearing so often, it is possible that this could be Sam's penthouse that he has in LA. Could be a place that we frequently visit throughout the story. During the dialogue, our character, who I believe in this play session is Jacob, he says humanity's survival depends on the red gold pumping through my veins, once again reaffirming that they are the key for immunity. We then cut to a scene of ninja stars being thrown as weapons, and I know someone did point out this to me, but they said that the world looks lifeless, barely any zombies on screen, mostly one or two at a time. And honestly, I think that's for trailer purposes. I believe the devs probably just spawned in one zombie at a time, got the kill for a cool trailer scene, and then they moved on to the next one. I don't think this is cause to worry just yet. We'll have to wait until we have more meaningful uncut gameplay. In this scene right here, this building being destroyed could mean one of three things. One, the environment is destructible, which honestly I doubt. I think this would be way too ambitious for a game like this to try to achieve. Number two, it's a scripted story moment, so it happens as you progress through the main story. Or number three, which is honestly me speculating and theorizing, these are earthquakes. I know. But listen to me, hear me out. If you look at this scene and this scene, we see a lot of camera shaking, environment shaking, and then the environment being destroyed immediately after. This is set in California after all, so it is possible, and I wouldn't rule it out just yet. We then get a scene with a zombie with a mohawk who looks like he's right out of a biker gang, giving our character a jump scare, followed by a montage of guns, multiple weapons that you can use to trigger environmental attacks. For example, this character has a modded fire weapon. He lights the ground on fire, which sets off a chain reaction of explosions and chaos. I love it when developers will just give you the tools to go and have your fun, and what they're doing here is they're giving you the tools to go and kill the zombies how you want to kill it. If they can keep that up, this will really separate it from other games out there. This game isn't looking to go realistic or have this dark vibe and make it gritty. Simply by looking at the color palette, you can see exactly what tone they're going for. They're not going for a Dark Ages or realistic vibe here. One thing to mention too in this scene is that there are repeated zombie models here. Girl in green right here, girl in green right here. Both the same. This and these two right here also look very similar with their dresses and also their bodies. Guns seem to have a major role in this game. It looks like they are all definitely intact and not going anywhere anytime soon. When we get to this particular scene with Grandma over here, she calls our main character the devil. This could be an indication as to how other humans will treat those with immunity or those who are infected. But once again, no human enemies. The focus isn't really on that. It's more focused on the monsters and the zombies. Next, we get a series of visuals that we will be visiting. Toxic pools, military outpost, a carnival clown house looking location, the streets of LA obviously, a mall, and underground sewers. And then to go ahead and finish it all off, we have an unnamed older character firing a weapon at a group of zombies. We see our character throwing his weapon. This is confirming that weapon throwing, just like the original Dead Island, will be returning. It's back, baby. Get ready to do your duplication glitches on day one with your weapon throwing. It's gonna be awesome. Lastly, we get a better look at those ninja stars, and then we finish it off with a great view overlooking LA. And that's really it. I mean, I'm loving the look at this game. What do you guys think? Are you excited about Dead Island 2? Are you interested? Are you gonna get it? Do you have it pre-ordered? Let me know. Be happy to read them. I was always a massive fan of the original. My friends and I right now are actually going through and playing the definitive edition. It's bringing up a lot of nostalgic memories for me. So I'm excited to see what they have in store for us. How are they gonna pay homage to the original? How are they gonna keep things fresh and unique? I wanna see it, especially under a new developer that isn't Techland. But Dead Island 2, to me, at Gamescom, star of the show, and if you want to see more content from me regarding it, you can click on these videos right here. See you later. Bye-bye.